Good morning, children. Welcome back to your English classes. Myself, Simi Sebastian, and I would be taking your English class. Children, you have already seen 3 videos of this chapter. Chapter 1, 3 questions. The story is by Leo Tolstoy. So, I have already explained you the chapter. One more time, let's take a quick recap. What was the first part all about? In the first part of the chapter, we saw that there was a king who had 3 questions in his mind and he set out in search for the answers. He sent messengers throughout the kingdom in search for the wise men to answer the 3 questions. So, different wise men from different place, they all had come and they tried their luck to answer the 3 questions. But the king was not at all satisfied with the answers given by the different wise men. So finally what the king decided, that he would go to a hermit, and the king went out to the woods to meet hermit because he thought hermit would answer the questions correctly and he would be satisfied with the answer what he gives. So in search for the answers, he set out, he went to meet hermit, and what did he see? He was digging the ground, and as he was digging the ground, what the king did? He took the spade from him, and asked that and said that I would help you. So the king started digging the ground. So now we'll see what happens in the second part of the chapter. So are you all ready, children? Okay. So children, are you all ready? Okay, open page number 10. We'll start with the second part. The king turned round and saw a bearded man running towards them. So I explained you yesterday in the previous video that as they were about to wind up the work, they saw the hermit and the king saw a stranger running towards them. And whom did they see? They saw a bearded man. Now what do you mean by bearded man? जो बहुत दाढ़ी थी उनकी, उसको कहते हैं bearded man. His hands were pressed against his stomach. Now pressed means ऐसे दबा के रखना. See how the way I am pressing. So his hands were pressing against his stomach, from which blood was flowing. जहाँ पर वो दबा रहा था वहाँ से खून निकल रहा था. When he reached the king, he fainted and fell to the ground. Underline the word fainted. Fainted means behosh hona, unconscious. The king and the hermit, children turn the page. The king removed the man's clothing and found a large wound in his stomach. So what the king did, he removed the what the stranger was wearing, the clothes he removed, and they saw that there was a wound. वहाँ पर एक चोट लगी थी, wound बहुत बड़ा घाव था, wound in his stomach. The king washed and covered it with his handkerchief. So the king, what he did, king and hermit, they washed the wound, cleaned it up and tied and covered it with his handkerchief. But the blood would not stop flowing. But the bleeding was not stopped. It was continuously bleeding. That means the blood was coming out continuously. In spite of tying, covering it with handkerchief, blood was still flowing. The king redressed. Redressed matlab वापस dressing किया the wound until at last the bleeding stopped. So the king again and again he dressed the wound till the blood stopped completely. Okay, children? So have you all understood this much? Now moving on to the next paragraph. The man felt better and asked for something to drink. Now the stranger, now that bearded man, he felt better कि अब थोड़ा ठीक लग रहा है मुझे, and asked for water to drink. The king brought fresh water and gave it to him. So the king went inside the hermit's hut and brought fresh water to drink. By this time, the sun had set and the air was cool. So now it was completely, sun had already set and it was by evening time, maybe 7 o'clock. The king, with the hermit's help, carried the wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. So the king and the hermit both helped that stranger, the bearded man, and they carried him in where? Carried him into the hut. क्यों? ताकि वो थोड़ी देर रेस्ट करे, तो आराम करे. उनको वो स्ट्रेंजर को लेटा दिया. Carried him and laid him on the bed. The man closed his eyes and lay quiet. So आदमी भी, that stranger, he closed his eyes and took rest for a while. The king, tired by his walk and the work he had done, lay down on the floor and slept through the night. Even the king was tired from morning till evening. He was continuously helping the hermit, digging the ground, making small beds. So even he got tired. So he also on the floor, he lay down and went to sleep. When he awoke, it was several minutes before he could remember. So that when he woke up, when the king woke up in the morning, it was several minutes before he could remember. Children, turn the page. Now we'll read from the next page. Where he was, or who the strange bearded man was lying on the bed was. So as the king woke up, then he remembered what happened on the last night, where he was, where that stranger was, and who was that stranger bearded man lying on the bed. He had the in his mind. "Forgive me," said the bearded man in a weak voice, when he saw that the king was awake. So that stranger, he woke up from the bed, he got up from his sleep and is asking for forgiveness. He is asking कि मुझे माफ करो, forgive me, said the bearded man in a weak voice. "I do not know you and have nothing to forgive you for," said the king. So the king is asking, why are you asking forgiveness? I have nothing to forgive you. I do not know you. मैं आपको जानता ही नहीं हूँ. Why are you asking pardon? You do not know me, but I know you. So the stranger is telling that you don't know me, but I know you. I means the stranger. I am that enemy of yours who swore revenge on you because you put my brother to death and seized my property. Underline this word, seized. So the stranger, what did he tell the king? That you don't know me, but I know you. Why? How come? Because I am that enemy of yours. I am your enemy who swore revenge. Swore means मैंने शपथ लिया था. I promised that मैं मेरे भाई का बदला will take. I'll take the revenge of my brother. Why? Because you put my brother to death. जैसे like in olden days, what used to happen? If some people could not take the property, give the property back, the king used to punish him till death. So in the same manner, the brother to death and seized my property. Took, seized means took by force. किसी का कोई जमीन वापस ले लेना. So because of that revenge, he wanted to, the stranger wanted to kill the king. I don't know, you don't know me, but I know you. I am that enemy of yours who swore revenge on you because you put my brother to death and seized my property. So understood, children, why that stranger man is asking for pardon? Okay. I knew you had gone, I know you had gone alone to see that hermit, and I made up my mind to kill you on your way home. So the stranger was telling that I know that you have gone to meet this hermit, this particular saint. So I know that you have already left your palace and you're on the way. So I decided that I'll kill you before you reach that place. So but the day passed and you did not return. So I was waiting for you to return from that hut, from that jungle. Why? Because he had planned to kill him. So I left my hiding place and I came upon your bodyguard, who recognized me and wounded me. So I was hiding in a place so that when you pass through their woods, I would attack and kill you. But as you didn't return till evening, I moved from my hiding place. मैं बाहर निकल गया, जहाँ से वो छुपा हुआ था उसे मारने के लिए वहाँ से बाहर आया और वो बॉडीगार्ड्स के पास आया. But the bodyguards, the soldiers, they recognized that the stranger had plotted to kill the king. So at once they attacked that stranger. I escaped from him, but I should have died if you had not dressed my wounds. So the way the bodyguards attacked him, he was about to die. But because of the kind help from the king. Why? Because the king had dressed the wound, took care of that stranger, and because of that, he had saved his life. I wished to kill you, and you have saved my life. So what the stranger, now the stranger is feeling guilt, is having guilt conscious that I had come to do what? To kill the king. But who saved his life? The king himself saved the stranger's life. Now if I live, I will serve you as your most faithful servant and will order my sons to do the same. Forgive me. So now he is regretting for what he was about to do. He had planned to kill the king, but as the king saved his life, now he promises that till his entire life, he will serve the king. Serve the king means उसका ध्यान रखेगा, उसकी सारी help करने वाले, is going to serve him and will order my sons. Even I'll tell my sons to do the same. And is in the end is again asking sorry, forgive me. So children, have you all understood till here? So only till this paragraph you read the chapter. So children, I have explained you the chapter. Now for your today's homework will be, you have to read the chapter till where I have explained. Till where I have explained, you have to read the chapter. Is that clear, children? And then you have to learn and write the meanings and question answers. Okay, children, I have explained you 3 question answers in that previous video. So that question answers you have to learn and write it down in your notebook. So all of you, bye children, take care. May God bless you.